And welcome to Our Reviews Will Kill You, the pop culture podcast that reviews such things as film, movies, comics, sometimes meat sticks, and all sorts of random stuff.
I can actually review a meat stick on this episode live if you want me to.
Apparently, we review dogs as well, like which are the best breeds.
Corgi's obviously number one.
You know that dog, that corgi over there has a name.
Corgi?
His name is
Down syndrome?
Charles?
Charles. That's Chaales. Charles.
Wow. Some weird sexual deviant probably named that one.
Oh, that, if you say my brother-in-law, then yes, he is.
Yeah, whoa. TMI there. I'm the man they know, Z, and as always, I am joined by my compatriots here, and to my right, stage left, which would be, since we are filming live here in Karnak, Antarctica, home of such heroes as Ozymandias.
Yes, if you check out our YouTube, go over to YouTube and search Our Reviews Will Kill You, you'll see that we do have a different setup here today.
That's the giant corgi.
We are setting up to do a live show in the near future.
Going on the road.
So taking the show on the road. Antarctica is kind of distant for our first show there.
It had all the right resources, though.
But yes, it did have. It had light and power.
Light and power is all we need.
Two resources that we really need, and coffee.
Well, this is proof of concept.
It's not coffee in my mug.
If we can podcast from Antarctica, then we can podcast from anywhere.
Absolutely. So check it out and go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, of course, to check out our new videos. And is my chair lower than you two?
No,
you're just fatter.
I feel like I'm sitting real low.
Yeah, no, it's just sinking.
It's
sinking.
It's because you
into the earth.
That is the one thing we don't have our normal studio chairs, which are more comfortable.
But here's
My
what I
ass
can
hurts.
do here. What I can't do at home studios, I can stand up. I can do this entire podcast standing up if I wanted to.
Couldn't you stand up before?
I could, but I didn't want to.
The ceilings aren't that low.
Our camera didn't set up for it either.
All right, we need
so
to
if
get
I
it.
want, I can do this the whole time.
We've already lost half
But I'm
our
not going
listeners.
to because I don't like exercise.
Well, no one really knows who's talking, so that was Scott Keebler.
Yes, it was.
The King of Slurm.
It's highly addictive.
It is highly addictive. And the Nitro Cold Brewed, one and only, Noob.
Take pills for my penis! To make it smaller because it's so big. Yeah.
Took them to make them smaller?
The
or
red
bigger?
pills because it's so big that it just needs to be tinier.
You have to take the red pill?
I took too many though, so now it's just perpetually tiny. So deal with that.
Is it?
We'll find out later.
Really? Are we doing one of the challenges? You actually
Yes,
agree?
Penis challenge live.
I think we do need to do that, dude. Some of these video challenges live
doing
on
any of
Instagram.
those. No,
yes,
we're
I think we
not.
should.
Nope.
We will. Coming soon.
Coming soon, Noob will be doing mini challenges.
The Noob challenges.
Okay. Should I say what we're doing? No?
Maybe.
That's okay. Well, cool. So we have plenty of things. There's a lot of Obi-Wan Kenobis and Jar Jar Binkses in our lives right now. Star Wars is a series and stuff. So then Burt Ward, he is a
person?
He's a person that took pills, similar to me, but whether they worked or not, I'm not sure. I like to watch Men, but I won't do it next season.
You won't do it next
I won't watch Men next season. But what will happen next season is Mountain Lions. Ravenishing? Is that a word? No.
Nope.
I don't know. They like to eat small children's dicks. What also likes to happen is there's a man called Nick Cannon, and he likes to cannon blast women's vaginas with his mouth.
Well, I mean, don't we all?
Yeah. I don't
I'm
know
down
that.
with that.
Male vaginas, though, so that's a penis.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, no. Mm-hmm. Then there's also a Batwoman. She made a big announcement on a show. That was hot. Then I review a lot of boys that are bad. And then Aaron
Some
Hernandez.
really more bad boys.
Aaron Hernandez apparently sucked dick to death.
Whoa.
On Netflix.
Jesus,
Whoa.
dude.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Gravy.
Enough.
Allegedly.
You are just inappropriate.
I have Nitro Brew cream ale in my mouth, so it's
You're creamy.
dribbling down my chin. So yeah, that's everything.
Good news, everyone.
So Disney Plus has nothing else on there now. The Baby Yoda show stopped. So Obi-Wan series has a whole bunch of news. The first of which is the best character in Star Wars history, Jar Jar Binks.
The ultimate character.
Is going to make a return
The secret Jedi.
with a beard. So he's now a lady beard.
So now he's a Sith.
Jar Jar Binks is now a lady beard.
Well, maybe that's why they fired the writer, because they didn't think it would be appropriate for them to have, a Jar Jar Binks with a beard. Maybe nobody wanted to see that.
Nobody wanted a bearded Binks.
A bearded Binks.
I mean, I'm not down with bearded Binkses either.
Wait, hold on. Wait a second. Here, hold on. I didn't know this. Ahmad Best, the guy who portrayed Jar Jar Binks, committed suicide?
No.
What? No, did I not read that right?
No, you did
Probably
not.
did not read that right.
Hold on. The character has been torn apart by Star Wars fans and critics over 2 decades now, which nearly drove Ahmad Best
He's fine.
to suicide.
Still left.
He's still there.
Almost.
He's still alive!
He almost.
still alive!
Yeah.
I can't-
still alive!
I don't do a good Jar Jar.
So according to the rumor,
alive! It's more like Yoda.
according to the rumor,
It's like a weird Yoda.
that's great. Kenobi crosses paths with his old friend in Naboo, who is also Jar Jar Binks.
Well, none of that is happening now.
None of that's probably happening because other news, the Obi-Wan Kenobi show is in perpetual fucktardness.
It was going. There were rumors going around that it was going to be canceled, but now it looks like they just fired the writer. They're redrafting it or retooling it, as they would say in Hollywood, and it's going to drop from 6 episodes to 4.
They dismissed the crew as of right now, I believe.
Yeah, they're all on hold, and there seems to be conflicting stories between, if it's well written. Ewan McGregor said he thought the scripts were amazing, but now they're coming back and saying we need to redo the scripts. They are keeping. The showrunner, I think, is staying on. I know the director, Deborah Chow, is still going to stay with this thing, but
Game over, man.
yeah,
Game over.
seems. I don't know. This just seems like. What is wrong with Disney Star Wars? Seriously, what is going on with this?
What do you mean? Baby Yoda show was great.
No, it's everything they screwed up. The only thing they didn't get wrong in the past 10 years is the cartoons.
And Baby Yoda.
And Baby Yoda seems like a
and
win.
Baby Yoda's a win. But the only reason he's a win is because of Baby Yoda.
Why do they keep
Realistically,
promising trilogies
do
to
you
people?
really think anyone would watch Mandalorian if it wasn't for Baby Yoda?
Yeah, I still liked it.
Without Baby Yoda?
Yeah, I think Baby Yoda's just like a prop. Like, I don't really care. I mean, I like Baby
He's
Yoda,
the
but
main
I'm not.
character.
Baby Yoda's amazing.
Baby Yoda doesn't even talk. Not that the Mandalorian talks all that much.
Baby Yoda has spawned so many great memes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Who
I
doesn't?
don't watch a show for memes. I watch a show because I like the gunslinger concept.
I've heard it both ways. So it remains unclear when everything's going to actually come together. I don't know when the show's supposed to come out.
I have no idea. It just does not seem like Star Wars. Like, they promised Rian Johnson a trilogy. They promised Benioff and Weiss, right? The writer showrunners for Game of Thrones, their own trilogy, and they just keep going through people. I guess is that another part of the story? Were you going to talk about the Colin Trevorrow?
No, that was for next episode, but yeah, fuck it, it's timely. So yeah, sure. Colin.
Fine, we'll talk about
No, you already ruined it. So Colin Trevorrow was promised a trilogy or some shit? Now I gotta turn the page on my notes.
Not promised a trilogy. They released concept art, and there was a leak of the script that he had, which was called The Duel of Fates, as opposed to The Rise of Skywalker, with a completely different plot than The Rise of Skywalker.
How different was the plot?
Well, there was no Emperor. The Emperor only shows up in as a hologram in like a Sith holocron or something like that. I went over some. Again, I don't understand. Like, I don't care about a script of a movie that never got made, and the concept art is kind of cool. Like, I dig some of it, where there's some cool looking ATSTs that look kind of tribal or were taken over. But I don't understand. Why is there so much
the all-terrain?
The two-legged ones.
Oh,
ATST.
oh yeah, the things that would
Not
never
like-
actually work in real life.
The not like the one in our studio. That's an AT-AT.
Okay, that's an at.
Yes, that's an AT-AT. That's the giant four-legger.
Back in our home studio, which we're not at because we're broadcasting live.
from Antarctica.
Yes.
Oh, apparently people were mad at him for the leaked images because it looked like he killed R2-D2, but he confirmed that he did not kill him. He just took a bad hit.
who cares? It never happened. It was never filmed. It was just, I just don't. This seems like the Access Media is. Are they going after J.J. Abrams or something? Like, what's the point?
R2-D2 took a real bad hit in A New Hope as well.
In Return of the Jedi.
First one in Return of the Jedi. He's taken bad hits multiple times.
I don't know. I don't understand. Why do we care? Why is this like so much news all the time about like? They're unhappy that Rise of the Skywalker made $1 billion. Like they're pissed because it undercut The Last Jedi.
Because people are miserable, and people are gonna be miserable at every little thing. That's human nature's being miserable assholes.
Like when did Colin Trevorrow become a good director? Am I missing something?
Yeah, you're probably missing something.
No, he did the Jurassic World thing.
Which sucked.
It was okay.
Yeah, okay is a stretch.
He did dinosaurs and stuff.
Yeah, okay, how hard is it to make a movie
Dinosaurs,
about dinosaurs attacking people?
They looked
There was
cool.
a ton of them. There was
He didn't do the CGI.
There was one where a pastor turned into a velociraptor.
That was
Yeah.
just as cool.
That was Colin Trevorrow's original idea, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He stole that.
No, he gave that to whatever director did that movie.
He gave it to the Velocipaster.
Yes.
I want to keep saying it's Velocipasta, but
Velocipasta. That actually could be the follow-up movie.
yeah, because
The-
instead of praying to God, he prays to this giant spaghetti
The
monster.
giant spaghetti monster.
in the
He
sky.
is a pastafarian.
He is a pastafarian. So I felt like all this news kind of like, I don't understand. It seems like they're undercutting each other, and it seems like Kathleen Kennedy does not have... Under what watch could you have so many things leaked? John Boyega leaked the script of Rise of Skywalker. Colin Trevorrow's script is being leaked for his one that he got fired from. Like, what is going on? This place is a mess.
It's
right.
It is absolutely. I mean, you're having such a turnover, and people aren't keeping their jobs. Yeah, it looks like a complete mess from the outside. So
From the outside, yeah.
and usually when people are inside that stuff, they can see how much of a mess it is too. But everyone's afraid to say something. That's usually what
It
happens.
seems like it. It seems like it. So I'm not exactly sure what the point of all of this is.
Wait, there was a fucking image of Kylo Ren fighting Vader? What?
Yeah, I don't know. It was probably a dark side cavern. There's a whole thing about like Luke was supposed to taunt.
Kylo Ren went to the tree that Luke went into back on Dagobah, and that's where he saw the image of Vader, and he fought him.
No, I think he went on
And-
Exegol in his castle.
And nobody cares.
No, you didn't even read the leak script, so you didn't even know there was
I'm
one.
just making stuff up.
I know.
That's what I do.
Does this leak script sound better than what the Rise of Skywalker was? Kind of, sorta, maybe.
It seems a little less MacGuffin-y, which I think would have made more sense. And they went with Kylo Ren as the supreme. Like they made him the big bad. Like there was, he basically said like he had no choice, and there is no redemption. Well, I don't want to spoil Rise of Skywalker too much, but
Well, no.
let's just say that like it's different, and it doesn't.
So
it's less MacGuffin-y.
You've already
We'll
ruined
never
it.
see it.
Well, whatever.
But we're never going to see it anyway. So
Just
who
like the
cares?
Snyder Cut. We're never going to see that either.
No, I actually think that might show up somewhere because all of the actors said that it existed. Like, well, this ain't coming from anywhere because they never filmed it because they never even hired the director.
No,
the director
never
got
even happened.
fired. They didn't film it.
Even-
The Snyder Cut they filmed.
Yeah, the Snyder Cut is actually out there, even though they'll never release it because they don't want to admit that they were wrong.
See, but I feel like who bought? Somebody bought the rights to it. I don't know if it was HBO or somebody did. I have a feeling like it's going to show up somewhere.
It was supposed
for
to come
some
out for
streaming.
HBO Max, but I don't know if it ever is.
That's what I was thinking. HBO Max. So we'll see. We'll see.
So back to the original story of the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. Does anyone care that it's on hold? No?
I think I like Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi. Do I need to see him, like, what he was doing with himself? What was he doing with himself on
was
Tatooine? Like, do I care?
Playing with himself in the desert.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I care.
mean, yeah, that's pretty much what I'd be doing. Stuck me out in the desert with nothing else to do. I'd probably just sit around and play with myself the whole time.
Like I said, I like his depiction. I think he's a good actor.
Yeah,
I like...
It's one way to pass the time.
But seriously, like, what is he going to get involved in? And doesn't that, like, undermine the concept of him?
He's gonna fight Jabberwockies the whole time.
Well, I mean, wasn't the whole point of him being on Tatooine so he could, like, kind of vaguely look over,
Just keep
like,
an
Luke?
eye on Luke as
Right.
he was growing up.
I kind of figured that was
That's all
what
he
the deal
was, and he said that when they wrapped up in episode 3. They're like,
I'll watch after the child.
I'll stay and watch Child. You know.
So if he's flying around doing other things on different planets, Doesn't that
Oh, you know
undercut?
what? Actually, I do remember Yoda did tell him that training I have for you, an old friend has found a way to come back from the dead.
Friend,
And that was the beginning of a whole Force ghosting thing.
dead he
Of Ghost Force. So they could do that. They could follow him, like learning more Jedi stuff.
Well, I don't know. I imagine
It would be like,
would you have more shrinkage in the desert, or would you have more
It would-
shrinkage in the swamp?
much more shrinkage in the swamp.
So-
In the swamp?
In a swamp. Yeah, swamp
swampy?
with an H.
So does that lead you?
Wow.
to your next-
Oh, you tried to segue this.
I
Okay.
tried,
No,
but
you
you're
tried.
just staring off into
Your dick's
space.
just too small to segue things. So apparently this is a problem that I had to deal with all my life. My dick is just too big. And this is true for
what, mice?
I thought
Ward.
yours was
For midgets. It's too big for midgets.
For mice.
I thought it was
For little people. Sorry,
same-
politically correct.
toothbrush. I think
Yes.
was the word I was going
Yes.
for.
Toothpick.
Toothpick. Yes. Toothpick. Some woman called it mouthwash. I'm like, I don't know what that means, but anyway.
What's? How is that a thing?
She's like, it only lasted 30 seconds in my mouth, and it felt minty fresh afterwards. So I'm like, okay.
So helpy.
Yep. Anyway, so Batman's Burt Ward, who played Robin in one of the older Batman-y things.
Not one, it's the original TV series,
Sure.
the original Batman TV
I was
series.
not alive for that, so I didn't watch it.
Neither was I,
Yeah.
but I watched it.
None of
Yes,
us
you were.
but we are familiar with it.
Yes.
Well, I'm familiar with things that are
You know who?
great.
Well,
This wasn't great.
do you,
Was it?
Did you shut up?
Yeah,
first of
it
all.
was.
Secondly, did you know who the star of that Batman was from 1964?
Adam Brody.
No,
Not Adam Brody.
No,
Robert
No.
De Niro.
you were close. You had half of the name right.
Martin Scorsese.
Adam West.
Adam West, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Family Guy Mayor Adam West.
Oh yeah, that's what he's
That's what
most
he-
famous for.
Most famous West mayor. He's dead, right?
He is.
He's very dead.
He was the original TV Batman and in the first original movie as well.
Wow, that's weird.
From the, I guess it's the 60s, but
Only know-
apparently his ward, Burt Ward.
Yes. Was told to reduce his package.
I mean,
because-
those tights were very
They
tight.
were ridiculous.
They were
They were
very
bright. They were
tight.
bright green.
They were very tight.
I mean, wow. I
Batman
wish
66.
Wish I had this problem. So apparently he was. Oh, where are we? I'm just reading things here. I can't read. Hold on. There's an interracial kiss in space? What? Hold on. I'm skipping through here. Censorship of 60 television shows was very different animal than today, with characters often sleeping in separate beds, covering their exposed belly buttons, and making networks nervous over interracial kisses in space. Oh, okay. They're just saying how the 60s were weird. So yeah, Robin had to shrink his bulge. Oh, there's a picture of him. Is that his dick? Doesn't look that big.
Why you had to pull up a picture?
What was he going on about? I've been ignoring him the whole time.
Doesn't look that
I have
big.
no clue what he's.
He
been
just
talking
keeps
about.
looking at pictures of
Burt Ward's
Ward's
dick.
Yes.
Oh wow,
that's-
this is. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Oh my God, there's a
he
tell-all
has-
story.
Yeah, it's called My Life in Tights, and it's a giant picture of his crotch.
Sweet Jesus, that looks bigger though. That looks
Looks
bigger
bigger
there.
than what?
Yeah, than like on the show.
Wait, well, maybe he enhanced it for. He is a boy wonder.
Oh my God. I wonder if Adam West ever got into that.
What?
No, was Adam West not gay?
No, Adam West was the man.
Why
he was
do
a
you just-
legend.
Yeah.
Why would you dare down
Why
talk
do you
that
just?
man?
Yeah. Why do you just throw around ridiculous?
So it's confirmed
Rumors.
that Adam West was very gay.
You're an idiot.
Okay. This is weird. You can prescribe pills to shrink your dick. Is really what I'm confused about.
I don't think that's true.
Also not true.
Not true. I did not read
I
enough
think
of
the
this story
story
to
was.
know.
I think the story is that he was asked to take stuff to reduce his package size,
Yeah, so that means it exists.
but he didn't.
But it means it exists.
No,
as
it
a,
doesn't.
As a possibility.
It doesn't.
So what was he asked to do? Take
Just like
fake
just
pills?
like just like they have pills that increase your package size.
That's not true either.
Not true either.
Oh God damn it!
Steroids decrease your package size.
But they increase your muscle size.
Yes.
I'm trying to see. I'm working on a breaking story right now, and I'm trying to confirm it's real because if
So-
it's real, it's a
hold on.
crazy story.
Hold on, here we go, right here.
So
They
it's just me and Nunu going back and forth about whether or not
About
steroids
just
shrink
keep
your
talking
dick.
about penises. So while you guys do that, I'm working on confirming from a
So,
source
while
an
you were-
insane story.
While you were taking anabolic steroids, did you notice that your balls started to shrink in size?
They were never big to begin with, so I couldn't tell.
All right.
Hold on.
But look here.
So while you were having sex with trash pandas, did you
wish.
did you notice at any point that that panda was like, that's not really that big?
I don't know. I'll have to get there eventually.
Okay, hold on. This is breaking news. This
Oh
is
my God.
insane.
Breaking.
and I'm only reporting it because TMZ reported it.
Okay.
Oh boy.
According to TMZ, Kobe Bryant dies in a helicopter crash.
What?
Yeah. Literally breaking news.
Bullshit. Hold on.
I'm pulling it from TMZ right now. This is,
No shit.
yeah,
No.
I swear to God, I had a source just tell me. And I could be clickbait, but they reported it on Twitter. It says he
It's
died in a helicopter
TMZ.
crash. Oh, now none of you believe me now?
No,
I report the news.
No, I do not believe you at all.
that's why we're
Holy
trying-
shit! Yeah, breaking. Kobe Bryant has died in hell.
Everyone
he
on
just
board
tweeted.
dead.
This is hours after LeBron James just passed him on the all-time scoring list.
Yeah. He was traveling with 3 other people in his private helicopter.
Oh wait, hold on.
Went
We are
down.
aware of reports of Kobe. This is Los Angeles Times. We are aware and are currently investigating. We will update here as soon.
So they don't have proof. They're just TMZ's just reporting it.
TMZ
Nobody knows.
reported it. ESPN talks about
Oh
Kobe
no, hold
Bryant
on,
passing
hold
him.
on. ABC News confirms 5 people dead in Calabasas helicopter crash. Working to confirm if Kobe Bryant was one of the victims.
Woo, woohoo. I mean,
Oh, because it reportedly had Kobe Bryant and 4 others on board. So if there was 5 victims,
wow. That's some news story. Breaking. Wow.
Yeah, that's
what the fuck?
No more Black Mamba.
Wow.
that
Speaking of penis,
Wow.
that was
Well, Kobe definitely did it back then.
very
so.
unexpected.
that is crazy.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Sorry to bring everybody down with that news.
Wow.
I
Yeah,
mean,
well, let's bring him back up. Kobe was a racist or a rapist. So do we really care?
racist.
Oh my God!
Didn't he rape a girl?
Dude, the guy just died.
But he raped a girl, didn't he?
No.
He did not.
Oh, well, allegedly he did.
Did he?
Did he do time for it?
So I think he settled with her.
Yeah.
Does
Settled
that
to
doesn't
rape her.
Yeah, doesn't mean that he raped her.
I said allegedly, and I also said that he was prosecuted for it. I don't think he was convicted.
Yeah, but
I think she refused to testify.
like-
Michael
Yeah,
Jackson was
ki-
never convicted. He definitely did
Kinda
like Macaulay Culkin.
Like the court of opinion, everyone's guilty till they're proven innocent.
This is
Yeah.
getting. This episode is turning
not
dark.
happening.
This is darker than the cast of 12 Years a Slave.
We're not.
Oh my
we're
God.
not saying
What's
that.
wrong with you?
What?
You're assholes. Move on.
Stupid. Next. Okay, we can skip.
So, along with no more Kobe Bryant because he's dead, there's no more Watchmen.
What a great transition.
Dude.
There's no more Watchmen. No Watchmen series 2. Season 2.
Dude, go sit in timeout. Go sit down somewhere else. Turn his mic off.
I'm definitely not going to go in a helicopter because that doesn't end well for people. Hashtag Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, definitely turn him off.
Shoot a shot.
Yeah.
Is my
we
mic
don't
off?
need to hear.
My mic's off. Hey, Kobe Bryant's still dead. Nope, I'm back on.
You're back on.
God.
Quiet you.
Okay, so Watchmen was an HBO show.
Thank you for tuning into our last episode ever of Our Reviews Will Kill You.
Oh boy,
After we've been sued and fined.
it's gonna be really weird if
We
Kobe
are not
Bryant's
responsible
dead.
for the
I'm not
things that
responsible for
Noob
anything
says.
Noob says.
Kobe
or
Bryant
does.
is maybe dead. Anyway, so Watchmen is definitely. I still don't know if this is confirmed. I tried to find it, but apparently there's no season 2 for Watchmen. I don't really.
Who's it? David Lindelof? Is that the
Yeah,
guy?
Damien Lindelof.
Damon Lindelof?
Damien,
Is it Damien?
or it might be Damon. I don't know. Who cares?
He did not have an idea for season 2.
Damon. It's Damon. It's Damon.
Damon Lindelof, and I think that's actually a smart move on that, guys. Like, you're lucky you pulled off something that was watchable in my mind, because it was very politically driven. I like the story about giving the Hooded Justice his origin story. I kind of dug that, the way they put it together. I thought it was satisfying. Like I said, a little wokey, but not too bad. And it just makes sense that it's just too difficult to go ahead. It was hard enough to do the first one. Why do another one?
There was no point to it. Like, it was just about the origin story of one character, so who cares?
Well, all the other ones had their origin stories for the most part in the original Watchmen movie and book.
Yeah, but those characters were interesting.
What's wrong with Hooded Justice?
I don't know. What was good about him?
He was the first of the superheroes.
Yeah, but he wasn't giant and blue and had a good...
Well, they already gave the giant blue guy his own,
Yeah. Well, now he's... Well, spoiler alert. Now he's dead, so, like... Although... weren't they trying to...
Wait, Dr. Manhattan?
Yeah, he's dead, isn't he?
No, he can't die. He's a god.
That's not 100% true. Didn't we spoil it? I didn't spoil this, so...
No, we did spoil
Did
it.
they
No, we didn't. I
We
never
didn't.
went.
Did
No.
they kill him in the series that's not getting a season 2?
They did, but they left it open where someone else could inherit his powers. Spoiler alert.
That's stupid. Would they be blue though if they inherited his powers?
I don't know.
Would they
maybe green.
also have a giant blue penis
they were-
if they inherited? Would they inherit?
No,
his
this
girth?
person would definitely not have a giant blue
They would
penis.
not
They
inherit-
might have a giant blue clitoris.
They wouldn't.
Wow.
Wow.
Whoa.
So you're saying it's, China the wrestler?
This is
Oh no,
Black
no.
China, the girl.
No. China the wrestler.
Or the
Remember the man in the
rather.
boat?
She's dead.
Yeah, she's
Dude,
dead.
Why are we talking about all
Also
these dead
dead.
Wait,
people?
Black China's dead like Kobe?
No,
No.
China.
No, China the wrestler.
Kobe's
but she,
not
she
dead.
had a giant clitoris.
No, oh my God, shut up.
She had a
I'm going to
big
mute
man
you.
in a boat.
Oh boy.
She had a big man in a boat.
Yeah, she did.
But is she seriously dead?
Yes.
China the wrestler is
She
dead.
died years ago.
Yes, of a
From-
drug overdose.
Yeah.
Oh, she did drugs.
Yes.
Yeah.
She
Gotcha.
was the drugs.
She did all the drugs. Probably because she was
I guess
shitty
Kobe
wrestler.
Bryant won't be winning any more Oscars anytime soon.
Did he?
Burr,
Ever,
burr, burr.
did he win?
Sorry, I just had to say that.
I'm not doing it. I'm not playing. I'm not going to enforce that with a sound effect. You're on your own for that.
Yeah, no, if that
you
was
were
a-
absolutely
He was an
on
Oscar
your
winner
own for that.
I was talking about his
the guy's
achievements.
not even confirmed dead yet.
Well,
Did he say-
how can
he-
he win Oscars from the grave?
Heath Ledger won. Rest in
Oh,
peace.
that's true.
Yeah,
that's
but
true.
never mind. Wait, hold on. What did you say, Scott? You
What?
said something
I said that I'm not supporting anything that he
before
just
that.
said.
I was going to make a comment on what you said. Now I was thinking.
Comment on what?
I don't know.
The man in the boat?
Yes. China's man in the boat.
Why are we talking?
I don't know.
Okay, low hanging fruit, right? Let's.
Low hanging clitoris.
I thought we were going.
Low hanging.
Jesus, let's move on to better terms.
Is that the new challenge?
Instead
Yes,
of-
the low hanging labia challenge.
We have to dip.
Dip some labia in some.
We'll be
some-
trying that.
So
Sriracha.
we're going to move on from death to near death and a cute pussy that had a backpack. And it's a mountain lion because a pussy cat is a mountain lion. So, yeah, that's a sound effect. So a mountain lion was spotted carrying a backpack of a child it attacked in the California Wilderness Park.
But it didn't rape the child. It
it-
just attacked him.
Wow. That
was the
that's
weirdest
a
sounding
depressing
kitten
sound
ever.
effect. Wow, this episode's fucked up.
Wow.
But I lost my train of thought here after
Not
that.
enough booze.
Not enough booze.
Yes,
so
I
a
need some
mountain
more
lion.
coffee.
Yeah, no, that cold brew beer shit sucked. I review that. It sucks. So a mountain lion was spotted up a tree carrying a backpack of a 3-year-old that it had just attacked in the Whiting Ranch Wilderness Park on January 3rd. It didn't kill the kid, though. It just bit him in the neck and threw him away. So,
It threw the kid away.
yeah,
but it took the backpack.
the boy is in stable condition after being immediately transported.
Maybe he had some meat sticks in his backpack.
Ooh, yeah, that's right. You still have sriracha meat sticks. Can I get some meat in my mouth?
Nope.
No meat
Nope.
for you.
This is my meat.
No. Why can't I get a little meat?
You can't have my
Oh
meat,
my god.
No meat.
You know who's never getting meat? Kobe.
dude.
It's too soon.
Dude.
Too soon.
So
Dude,
many.
we are not letting this episode turn into a downfall of just dead Kobe.
What if he's
the entire
not-
time? He's not even dead yet. It's not even confirmed yet that he was a victim on that crash.
It wasn't confirmed that Kobe raped that girl,
Oh
but
my
he definitely
God.
did it. So just like Kobe's death, it's not confirmed, but he's
Well,
dead.
he said it was consensual, so.
Well, we don't believe that, do we?
Jesus, dude.
Wow.
I'm done. I'm walking away from this fucking show.
Well,
I'm not
let's
doing this
move on.
anymore.
Why? You were a huge Kobe fan or something?
No, I'm a huge fan of not being hunted down and murdered for things I said.
Hold on,
What if
pop
it's
quiz.
right?
Pop quiz, Scott. What sport did Kobe play?
Basketball.
Oh my God, you knew that, didn't you? It's weird. Okay. Anyway, so let's move on to Nick Cannon blowing a guy.
Oh my God. We are disparaging many people in this episode.
Are you serious? Keep
So
going. You know what? Just F it. Keep going.
We can tell who wrote this episode, right?
Oh boy. Okay, so ex-Disney star Orlando Brown claims that Nick Cannon gave him oral sex dressed as a female.
It's an outrage.
It is an outrage.
So that's
Why? Because you weren't invited?
that's disturbing on many levels.
You can't catch me, gay thoughts.
Well, they caught Orlando Bloom, or not Orlando Bloom.
Orlando Bloomer.
You're changing the story around. Huh?
Orlando Bloomers.
Orlando Brown, because never mind. Okay, so Orlando Brown started trending in Twitter, making an outlandish claim that the Wet and Wild host Nick Cannon performed oral sex while dressed as a woman. Let's see. Hold on. Nick Cannon. Oh wait. He boldly stated, announcing, "Nick, you sucked my dick." Wow, that's aggressive.
It's impressive. What do you mean? He just announced that on
straight
Twitter?
up said, like-
In Orlando Brown's rant, he also claimed that he performed the acts as a female.
Wait, can we get? Is that like a YouTube thing, or can we get an audio? Of that?
It was a Twitter post.
Oh, it was a
so
Twitter post.
yeah.
So you just have to read it.
Oh,
as-
there actually is a full video rant, but I think it got deleted. So, Don't worry about it, Nick. Nick, you okay? You look fine. Fine, okay. Oh, wow, he's illiterate. You want me to tell everybody? You want me to let everybody know? Okay, fine. Nick, I let you suck my dick. Okay, fine. I'll say it. I just let Nick suck my dick, and I liked it.
Oh, my God. Oh, and he liked it.
Oh, he liked it. That's hot. It was okay. Hold on. You're going from I liked it to it was okay. That's weird. It was okay. It was fine. Nick, you sucked my dick, but everyone knows you did it as a female. Nick, you sucked my dick. I didn't want to say that, Okay.
What are you talking about?
There was a lot
Do
of...
you even know who Nick Cannon is, Scott?
He's on Wild and Out.
Okay, and then I don't know who Orlando...
No, actually, I don't know. I just made that up. I have no idea.
I don't know who Orlando Brown
Nick
is.
Nick Cannon, wasn't he the one who's been wearing like turbans and stuff on America's Got Talent?
Well, yes, he is.
Nick Cannon was married to Mariah Carey. So...
Was he hitting Mariah and Carey? I don't know.
Who's essentially a black man.
What?
What?
Mariah Carey is essentially a black man.
No,
She's not even close.
Looks like a black man.
No, she does
she's
not.
not, dude.
She does not
She
look
is
like
a beautiful
You're thinking
woman.
about Beyonce.
Well...
No, oh my God. What is wrong with both of you? You guys are just...
Oh, wait, no. Oprah. That's it.
Oh, I stopped paying attention so I can get breaking news, and you guys just derail everything.
Well, what do you want?
Jesus Christ.
What did you expect from us?
I lose focus for a few brief moments.
What did you expect from us?
It is funny, though, because I see this story here where it says...
Kobe's definitely dead.
No. It says NBA fans react to LeBron James passing Kobe Bryant on the all-time scoring list. And I'm like, oh, they're reacting to Kobe Bryant passing. No, he's passing LeBron on the... LeBron's passing Kobe on the scoring list.
We're going to break the breaking news that didn't even break yet. Is this coincidence? Like, let's look at the facts here. LeBron James passed Kobe Bryant on the all-time scoring list. Hours later... Kobe dies in a helicopter accident. Is this suicide?
No, I think he was just going to Epstein's Island.
Oh,
so he
Suicide by helicopter? That's kind of drastic. Although it has happened before.
He's faking his death. He's not really dead. He's going on the same island as Tupac and
Elvis.
See, I don't think Epstein is on that island, though. I don't think he's allowed
Epstein's
on that
straight
island.
up dead.
No, he could still be alive.
Epstein killed himself.
That is not true.
He definitely did not kill
He
himself.
definitely did not.
He was murdered.
Yeah, he had 9 jumpsuits, huh?
Anyway.
They needed to dump extra jumpsuits in there to be like, he could have hung himself with all 9 of these.
Let's kind of rein this back in. So Nick Cannon responded to the dick sucking video.
Let's bring this back in. So Nick Cannon.
Yeah, bring it back in.
Let's bring it home. Bring it back in.
This is quotation marks here. So Nick Cannon is just picture me, a young, fine black man saying this. When I first saw it, it was fucking hilarious. But then after putting a little cognitive effort, wow, he knows the word cognitive. That's impressive. An analytical thought. This is definitely not him.
Wealthier than you, and clearly smarter and more handsome.
Is it?
Yeah, and more talented.
He was married to a black man, so maybe. An analytical thought to the situation.
He was not married to a black man.
I figured what a great opportunity for a teachable moment. Oh, he wants to teach people how to suck dick better. First off,
none of your information helps
First off, let me say I am praying for the young brother. That's racist. Orlando, even though I don't really know him personally. No. Even though your dick was in his mouth.
Whoa, dude. Somehow he knew him. He must know him. You don't just dress up like a woman and let someone's...
my dad just texted me, Kobe Bryant died in a helicopter crash. My dad does not care about basketball at all, and even he is like texting me about Kobe Bryant
confirmed by Noob Noob's dad. Our story. Breaking news.
And he is a sheriff, so he is the law. So, yeah, I have always loved and enjoyed his talents. And have been a fan of his past work. He was fucking
You're
brilliant.
talking about Kobe Bryant, right?
Not Kobe Bryant. This is Orlando Brown.
This
is Nick Cannon talking about Orlando Brown. He was fucking brilliant in Major Payne and had us laughing on That's So Raven. But this is another crucial example of when we allow our young artists to be prematurely exposed, like his dick in your mouth, by this demonic business and left out for themselves. We need to better support systems for our youth and take care of our own.
So he's saying that he's mentally ill?
Yes, basically he's calling
the
guy he swallowed mentally ill.
The other guy. So if we had odds on the truth of this story, what are the odds?
I would say, look at that face. He definitely swallowed him. Swallowed them whole.
Dude, why is this the only thing you are talking
Like a
about today?
bag of gobstoppers.
This is the only thing you're talking about today. There's definitely a pattern to what you're talking
Dude,
about.
I
everything
didn't
you're saying.
make the news.
Yes, you did.
There's an absolute
I
pattern.
don't make the news. I just report it.
Yeah. Well, okay. You want to move on to a different story?
You can't catch me, gay thoughts.
Sure.
Okay. Well, speaking of gay, so is Batwoman. Batwoman's apparently gay.
You know what? This episode's about representation.
Yeah, this is a
we are
very-
trying to expose.
This is a very LGBTQ
We're-
unfriendly episode.
That's not unfriendly. Because we're trying to, look, I think that it's not nice to accuse a guy of being mentally ill. If you are in the closet, you don't want to come out. You don't have to be outed. I don't think that's nice either. People should just be nicer to each other. Maybe not shout it out on Twitter whether or not you sucked anybody's Johnson's.
Can't we all just get along?
Yeah, just be nice to people, man.
Yeah.
What are you
well,
thinking?
So Batwoman apparently wanted to let people know that she was gay.
Wasn't she gay from the first episode?
No, her
Yeah, she-
actual person, Catherine Kane, is a lesbian, which is
Yes.
fine. But I don't know why they felt the need to announce that the persona of Batwoman is gay.
So she double announced that she's gay. She doubled down on being gay.
Did one of the villains out her to Gotham or something?
She just felt like it was necessary for some reason. Like Batman doesn't go around like, "Hey, I fuck chicks." Like I don't.
I don't get that,
Did you
yeah.
watch this?
Yes, I watch Batwoman,
And what happened? Like,
and I would tuck and scissor if I had the opportunity.
How did she announce? Like, she came out. The Batwoman announced that.
Well, the whole episode was based around like a romance with a cop and Batwoman. So everyone was like, "Oh my god, Batwoman and this cop."
not
Or
Kimberly Kane, or
no,
Kimberly-
not Kate Kane.
Kate
It was
Kane.
her persona as Batwoman and this cop.
So she would stay dressed as Batwoman. Is that what they're trying to imply?
Yes, and then at the end of the episode, they had an opportunity, and they were like, "Oh, everybody, you guys should kiss," and she's like, "No," and then she came out as she's a lesbian because she felt like it was.
I don't think Batman would ever do that, would
No.
he? I don't even. Do we know, is Batman straight or gay?
Well,
He's pretty
Well, we
straight.
know
How
that-
do you know he's
well,
straight?
We know that Bruce Wayne is straight.
That's a different persona, but do we know that Batman is straight?
Do we
Does
know,
he announce that he's straight?
Do we not know that Bruce Wayne, as Bruce Wayne, was a straight man having sex with supermodels all the time, but in his alternate persona, when he put on the Bat costume, it allowed him to be free finally and have sex with dudes.
He never announced it, so
No,
I don't
he
know.
never
I guess
announced it.
we
No one
need our
cares.
superheroes to start announcing what their sexuality is.
Yeah, I noob am very straight,
Yeah, that's a lie.
the most straight.
So lies.
But
Such a lie.
that sounds like a Nick Cannon statement.
I am as straight as a Twizzler.
So
They're twisted.
What I did hear about this episode is that it actually had the worst ratings since that they've ever had. Less than 1 million people. I think it was like
I can't even
870,000
think
people.
of a scenario that would require any of these superheroes to come out and be like, "I'm straight" or "I'm gay." Like,
I can't think of one
Nobody
either. Isn't the point
cares.
of like not outing yourself so people don't know who you are?
Yeah, like that. That's
yeah,
the
like
only
secret
problem
identities
logically.
and stuff.
Although, like, I'm feeling like there are certain like
It's forced. It's, you know what? I said it before. I don't care about what sexuality character is in a show, TV, or anything else like that. It needs to go into the storyline. It needs to make sense. It needs to be written in. Just like any relationship needs to be written in and make sense.
was fine. Like if she wanted to save her girlfriend, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I get that, but I don't know why anyone would
Is
announce
there any-
anything to the
it's-
public.
That feels like it's another forced story. It's like we're just gonna force this to be, and this is how it is.
And it was renewed for another season, and it's got equally bad ratings to Supergirl. So I'm not sure. Whatever. I guess they're just going to keep going with it because they got nothing else.
And the
Yeah.
crossover gets really great ratings, and they're
So,
part
yes,
of it. So they're
that's-
like,
so,
well, we'll
Yeah,
keep
the
it around.
crossover did like double the ratings of
so you're
what.
saying this was
But
just
they're going to wait for 2 episodes a year for good ratings.
so this was just an attention grab? Well, that's what they do with all the rest of the CW
I
shows. There's
feel
only 2
like-
good episodes the entire year, and yet these assholes still watch every episode.
Who? The fans?
The fans.
I watch every episode.
You're an asshole.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
it's
there
not
you
a
go.
bad show. It's just not a great one.
Of the Arrowverse shows, where's it
You
ranked?
said that the same way.
Towards
It was
the
like,
bottom.
my father didn't
Towards the
touch
bottom.
me.
But we do
Okay.
realize that you know what show he doesn't watch from the Arrowverse?
What's that?
What? Oh,
If you could take a guess.
oh, Jesus!
Take a wild
Now
guess.
you're grabbing on the fruit.
I don't know.
Oh
any-
no! I'm just pointing something out
I
that
don't
his
know
commentary is
any
not.
shows from the Arrowverse.
Oh, should I leave that secret?
What show he doesn't watch from the Arrowverse?
So now hold on. Now
Well,
this
okay,
part,
so I know-
this show was not part of the
He
Arrowverse.
said he liked Legends.
Yeah.
He likes the Flash.
Mm-hmm.
Green Arrow is the Arrowverse. Supergirl, Batgirl. He talked about all of them. I don't know.
I could have swore, didn't they do a crossover where they're in the Arrowverse now?
So they were not until the
he
Crisis.
doesn't watch Black Lightning.
I don't.
Dude, why is that?
I'm afraid of lightning.
Why
do you not
is
afraid
watch?
of lightning?
Is there a reason you don't watch?
It's a little
show
too bright.
Called Black Lightning.
So I think of it as a little contradictory because like black is black, obviously. Lightning is white, so it's like black and white. And like
what
that's-
about White? What is it? White Thunder, Black Lightning?
White
Yeah.
Thor? What?
No, White Thunder, Black Lightning. Weren't they partners or
I
something?
don't know. I don't watch it. It's a little too much lightning for me. I like thunder more than lightning.
Sure it is.
Like the thunder.
But so that's our last. I think our last news story. Let me see. Yeah, no, that's our last news story, and then we're gonna review because I'm gonna review the Crisis on Infinite Earths now that that's fully done.
Reviews. We're talking about reviews. We don't even know what we're talking about.
So speaking.
So apparently,
Wow.
Yahoo and Noob Noob Stat are confirming.
Oh yeah, Kobe's definitely dead.
Well, that's what you get for taking private helicopters.
Yeah. Well, although no, it wasn't private because he had like 4 other people in there. I don't think it was all like his party. I wonder how I almost died in a helicopter crash.
How?
If only.
Oh boy. We were
Going home?
going into the Grand Canyon. It was really windy, and we got like
That sounds like a horrible idea, taking a helicopter ride through the Grand Canyon.
yeah, and it was really windy, and we almost got blown into the side of the Grand Canyon.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I had a
was
dream like
like
that.
a roller coaster.
You had a dream that
I had a
happened,
dream that happened. That Noob Noob died.
and it was
Such
a good
such
dream.
great
But
dream.
where I surpass Kobe is living in helicopter rides.
No, actually, I think by average, he's taken a lot more helicopter rides than you have.
I'm 1 for 1.
Maybe you have to take more helicopter rides, and we'll see what happens.
Yes, I
I'm-
think we should actually put Noob Noob
I
on more
retired.
questionable helicopter rides.
Like Floyd Mayweather, I retired with a perfect record.
You retired from helicopter flying.
With a perfect record. Kobe
Oh.
did not retire. He just kept fighting, and he lost eventually. So anyway, so much like I had a joke here, but then you derailed it. So the Crisis on Infinite Earths,
Nah,
the
that's a lie.
CW Arrowverse crossover,
you don't have jokes.
finished up. It was 5 parts. So Scott was berating it.
It was 5.
5 parts.
It hit how many shows?
Legends of Tomorrow, Arrow,
Which got left out of last year's, yeah?
Flash, sort of. Only certain people of it were included, not the whole team.
Not very inclusive of them.
No, not really. Well, they included the lesbian, so
Who's the lesbian?
Sarah Lance.
I thought she swings every way.
No, well, she does fuck pretty much everything.
I
but
thought she was with Stephen Amell's Arrow character.
she did in the.
So she just swings for the fences.
I think she acknowledged that she's a full-blown lesbian now because she's
Oh.
dating a woman. Anyway, so 5 parts, and it ended in 2020. So they took a big break, which was weird. So the first 3 episodes were in 2019 December. Then it came back. Why is there music playing? Why is weird music playing? It's weird.
Because he's sad about
Oh, he's-
Crisis on Infinite Earths ending.
It's ending. Okay. Anyway, so then it ended in 2020.
I love these shows so much.
I do love them.
And yet, to watch this and realize that there are such horrible pieces of crap, it's just amazing that I didn't realize this until this moment. Once they put them all together,
Isn't the plot like
I realized
that there's just a crisis
that-
on all the Earths?
And yeah, look, there's an anti-wave matter just destroying every universe.
that
Okay.
there's such horrible
That sounds like a
writing
Star Trek thing.
and costumes that were made in a basement.
Dude, they don't have the biggest budget in the world. What do you want from them?
It's
Well,
just,
it is weird. See, so I guess we're going to go into a spoiler, like, because everybody's seen it. It's not
Yeah.
much of a spoiler. So,
And everyone that
they
doesn't want to see
included
it is not seeing it.
An immense amount of DC properties and characters and different timelines, and they
Like
even
Smallville.
Burt Ward was in this.
Burt Ward was in it?
Yeah.
Really? Did
yeah.
you look at his Johnson?
No, I didn't
big
even
was
know it was
his
Burt
Johnson?
Ward until I looked at the who the cameos were.
Oh, okay.
They had the Smallville universe
and
in
I
there with
figured
Tom
out
Welling.
what that Birds of Prey thing is. Z, remember
What?
how we were talking about this before
Yeah,
when I
they
said
had
it was
Birds
a
of
piece of
Prey.
shit before and I was calling it the Huntress?
Yeah.
It's called Birds of Prey. It's on the CW Seed app, whatever, and it's called Birds of Prey, and it's the Huntress, Batgirl, and whoever else. They had them die in the beginning of the one episode. That's
Yeah.
it. They were in for 5 seconds and died, and that's it.
Then they had
How good it was.
Oh, you know what you forgot to do? Are we supposed to be live streaming this thing? We could have been live. We could be breaking news live. We
You're
should be
right,
live
we could
streaming
be.
right
We should
now.
have been live streaming, but
we
we're
should
not.
do it now. Do it now. By the way, folks, if you want to interact with us,
yeah, we can
we
live
will
stream.
start live streaming some of our
Let me know.
shows.
We'll break the news again once it's live.
Yeah, once it's live, we'll act like we didn't break it, and we'll break it again.
Yeah.
I'm literally getting text messages from all sorts of people.
So I don't know why people care that Kobe's dead, but still.
He's a huge celebrity.
Who gives a shit?
Okay, tell us when we're live streaming, Scott, so we can act like we broke the news again.
They can't. They're not going to hear what.
They'll hear me.
They'll hear us talking.
Yeah.
Where's the live thing?
I don't know.
Oh, wait, there it is. Live on Instagram.
Are we live yet?
Hold on, I'm checking connection. We're now live.
Are we? We are live.
We are live.
No one's watching.
No one's
You just
watching.
turned it on.
Kobe's dead.
Nope.
No,
Okay.
nobody's watching.
Nobody's watching yet.
We're telling our followers right now.
As soon as
that,
someone gets on there, I'm going to scream Kobe's dead again.
Don't scream
well,
at the.
no, don't scream it.
So another crisis on Infinite. So the multiverse. So there's definitely another multiverse where Kobe didn't die in a car accident or a helicopter crash.
Wait, there's a multiverse where he didn't.
Yeah, he's probably
Okay.
alive in like one of them.
Sure.
There's probably another universe where he didn't rape that girl.
What does this have to
What
do
are you
with
talking about?
He's talking about the multiverse.
Yes. So, also the one big spoiler, they connected the DCEU to Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Because
which was
Ezra
awesome.
Koenig showed up as
Ezra Miller.
Ezra Miller. I'm sorry. Ezra Koenig is the lead singer of Vampire Weekend.
Nobody cares. So
They're a good
Ezra
band.
Miller showed up and interacted with Grant Gustin, the CW's Flash.
In
and
his
it
full
was-
costume.
It was awesome. There was no point to it, honestly, other than
It was just
a cool moment.
Yeah.
So wait, I'm going to pause because we're live. I'm going to say hello to Ben, our first
Oh my
and
God.
only live viewer right now.
Well, we
hey
never do
Ben,
it.
how you doing? Yeah, this is actually the first time we've ever gone live. So this is
Why don't we break
is
the
new.
news for Ben?
Ben. Did you hear Ben?
Kobe's dead.
Kobe Bryant, the famous basketball
The
player.
famous rapist is dead.
No, basketball
He's not a
player.
rapist.
Dude, he's a rapist.
Well, now he can't be convicted, so it's
Oh, that's
you can't
true.
say that anymore.
That's true.
You were wrong.
All
The
right,
dead
continue
alleged
on with your
rapist.
crappy CW show.
I thought it was fantastic. It should be watched
No,
as
it's
an
not
entire
fantastic.
movie.
It's a piece of crap.
It has a heartbreaking and emotional death to
All
Oliver Queen.
CW shows are crap.
No.
Did they
All
had
of
the
them.
Smallville people? They had the
Smallville
people.
was
Smallville
on
guy
there?
popped on for like 20 seconds.
Didn't they have Brendan Routh?
They they had him in his Kingdom Come Superman. It was awesome. Kingdom Come Superman. That's a storyline.
Yeah.
And he had a cool
You're-
suit and shit.
Okay. Was it cool?
They had Mr.
Yeah.
They had Mr. Miyagi.
No, they did not.
They? No, they did not have Mr.
He's not
Miyagi.
part of the DCEU.
That's weird.
He should be.
That's racist.
No, there's nothing racist
It was
about
an impressive amount of connectivity that they did with all the DC properties, and then they merged it all together once Oliver Queen sacrifices himself. The motherfucker died
Oh,
twice.
jeez, you gotta just
Dude,
spoil everything.
for everybody.
You already said we're spoiling it.
Did
yeah,
we? No,
because
I don't know, did we?
you can't spoil crap. It's already crap.
So he dies, and then he comes back as the Spectre and dies again.
He dies.
So he dies twice.
He double downs on death.
Next level. Ben said Crisis was amazing.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, see, exactly. It was.
Ben, you're
It was
also
fucking-
stupid.
Wow.
Oh, that is
Oh my God.
just not.
Scott, as an apology, will dress as a woman like Nick Cannon. and
Ben,
suck your
I
dick.
love you, but still, you're Ben. Everyone has opinions, and like most, yours are wrong. So,
Oh my God. Oh, we just got
it
another.
is.
CNN is now confirming Kobe Bryant was one of the 5 people died. He was 41. Oh my God. How old was he when he raped that girl?
Oh my God.
stop it! Stop!
So it was who else besides I was Lois and Clark were they in that?
Yeah, Lois and Clark. They're gonna have their
Terry Hatcher. I mean though.
No.
they didn't put those guys in it.
Lois and Clark is another spin-off that they're doing for the CW though.
Yes, I
gonna
heard
fail.
that. They're good. Why? Nothing else has failed. Why would that fail?
Well, ratings-wise, like Batwoman, is not getting good ratings. They just keep plugging along.
Yeah, but I guess they had that's what they want to keep those shows on. So, and they like the connectivity. They need to fill something if the Arrow's going away. And apparently, Stephen Amell had a difficult time finishing the series. He had a little bit of a mental breakdown on a podcast.
Yeah, that was because he spends so much time in it. Like that dude is in supreme fitness shape.
I think that's like the shooting schedule was probably really difficult for him, and having the the physicality that in the shape that he has to be in, and he has I'm sure he misses his family on some level. Like he was on a podcast and was just he couldn't finish. He just became overwhelmed, and he said he had a panic attack and came back on the podcast later at a different date and explained it. And I think it's important for people to understand the mental health aspect of things. Like celebrities are people too. Like we don't have to be jerks to them even though they're dead.
Can you be a jerk to a dead person?
I don't know. You can
Ben's-
disparage their good name.
Ben is calling out your Zombie Access hat. Says that's fantastic.
Oh,
my
well, thank
God.
you. Thank you.
I think if that's Next Level Ben, I think he hosted a panel with Stephen Amell.
Yeah.
You should have touched his pectorals because they are magnificent. I would love to touch
How
his pectorals.
magnificent
Ben,
is
how magnificent was Stephen Amell? Ben,
In
we want to
person.
know right now.
If you could have
he
motorboated
that
him,
handsome
would
in
you have
person?
motorboated him?
We'll wait for him to respond.
Okay.
You can continue on.
Watch
while
the
we
fucking
wait for him to
crossover.
respond. No,
Watch it
don't.
all in
watch.
5
Don't-
parts.
Don't
Would you,
watch the
if you
crossover.
don't watch the other shows, can you just watch the
Yes, you could, if you wanted
standalone
to.
and just watch
Well,
those?
it would sort of make
So
sense.
the crossover basically was it's what they did to fix the fuck up that was all these CW shows.
What do you mean? All it is
They
a
were all
crossover
different
to inform.
universes. They had to keep crossing them over.
Oh,
Now they brought them all together
Under Earth
So
Prime.
remember 2 episodes ago when I said their biggest mistake was trying to say that this was the same universe, and all they had to do was say these are all different universes, and that's all they had to do to fix all this DC crap.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they did. It's all different universes. They can finally get away with that. They don't have to play the game where, well, this character doesn't match this
Yeah,
character.
but didn't they
and this
just
is
connect
bullshit.
everything and put them all on? Well, not all of them, but like the majority of the Arrowverse characters in Earth Prime, right? That was the key.
Yeah, everyone merged into Earth Prime. All the CW shows are now Earth Prime.
Okay, well that's a good thing, I guess. You know, I didn't make a lot of sense to me that Cara Dune or whatever.
Oh, Ben. I'm going to have to call him out on this one.
Oh my God.
He's name dropping now.
Oh boy.
He said, not to brag, but I'm friendly with Steven. What did you want to know? I missed it.
Oh,
Ben's also yelling at me because I need to watch my tone because Crisis was great.
Yes, you should watch your tone and your weight.
I think you're both wrong, and my weight is fine.
you should watch your tone and your weight, please.
No, the question was, did you get to touch Stephen Pectoral's or Stephen Amell's pectorals, because they look Zeus-like. I mean, I would motorboat him if I had the chance. He seems like a great dude too. I would have him adopt
Isn't
me.
he Canadian, right?
He's Canadian.
So
Who
that makes
cares?
him naturally like a super nice guy.
Yeah.
I think thanks to Ben joining this conversation and that we've spent way too much time on this and we need to
have.
move on.
Yeah, so I saw Bad Boys for Life. That's a movie.
Yeah, you want to spend some time on
Let's
Bad
talk
Boys?
about Bad Boys a little
I'm
bit.
like,
I should probably look up the stats for Bad Boys.
that would be helpful.
Whoops. I was too busy thinking of other stuff.
Now, here's the one thing that you over on, I'm going to change the camera here. One thing that you guys over here on Instagram Live won't hear is we do have music and sound effects, stuff like that, if you guys want to check the podcast out later. But for now, we're happy that you're here with us live on Instagram.
It's
which-
just Ben, isn't it?
It's no. We've got a couple people popping on now. I got NBlonder123, Purgatory Flicks joined. We got EAG7.
Oh boy.
We got a couple
Hey
people
there,
here. So it was
folks.
hey there to everybody.
We should do a poll of how many people would swallow me.
Oh my god!
My God.
so yes, we realize the show is very
Dude,
inappropriate.
everyone just dropped out.
Did you introduce everyone to our co-host?
Here's our co-host back here, Charles.
Charles. the
Charles, our
dog.
co-host back there.
Holy shit!
I have heard, that Bad Boys for Life was very good. People were very happy with it.
Wasn't that fucking good? Like,
Oh, you have to remember, we have to talk about something about Bad Boys for Life.
Yes, we do.
it wasn't.
So how did Bad Boys for Life do?
so the critic consensus, loaded up with action and a double helping of leading men charisma, Bad Boys for Life reinvigorates a long dormant franchise by playing squarely to its strengths. The tomato meter 77%. The audience score is ridiculously high at 97%.
With 24,911 reviews. That's amazing. It must have been a good movie. I'm going to, I'll take the
that's-
audience's word for it.
That's fucking bananas.
Do you agree with that? 97%?
Not
Like,
97%. Like, it was good, but not 97%. Jesus Christ.
what would you give it?
I don't like. It's like a B plus to
Is
an A.
it the best of the Bad Boys franchise? Or at least or is it equal to the other ones? Because I know Bad Boys 1 and 2 are held in some pretty high esteem. People like those movies.
Yeah, I mean, it was a really good movie. It was exactly what you would expect from Bad Boys, but it wasn't like a fucking transcendent movie. It was.
Well, I mean, did they have the same chemistry? They haven't done a movie together in a long time.
The chemistry was fantastic. The action was ridiculous and over the top.
What's his name, like Fat now?
No, Lawrence is a little tub.
Yeah, but he's not as heavy as he was. So hey, look, that guy. He was one of the most famous people on the planet for a hot minute there. One of the best stand-up comedians on earth. And he decided to step away from things, I guess, for a little bit. Maybe he wanted to focus on his
Ben
family.
just called out that Bad Boys beat Gentlemen in theaters.
It did.
This weekend.
It-
Number
it-
one.
For 2 weeks in a row.
Crushed.
Crushed. I think it did 60 million its first weekend.
Who directed that?
No, that's who directed it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we thought Michael Bay directed that. Didn't you think Michael Bay directed that?
Well, I thought so. Michael Bay was in the movie. I fucking hate this new goddamn box office mojo thing. It blows.
So if it wasn't Michael Bay, then who was it?
Who directed it?
I don't know who directed it. Let me see.
Really? How could you not know that?
I don't know.
You should know
Was
this.
it
I mean,
Martin
isn't
Lawrence?
this your job?
No, I thought you said
Oh,
that
Martin
you
Lawrence
were
didn't
a big
direct
fan of Michael Bay and everything
I
he
love
does.
Michael Bay. He's awesome.
Uh-huh.
Director. What the fuck? Adil El Arby's like
Arby's?
Yes,
like
Arby's.
the food store.
Like the food store.
Yes.
It's not a food store. It's a restaurant.
Really? I thought there was more than one director.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I feel like you know the answer to this, and you're just okay. Yeah, Adil El Arbi and Bilal Fallah.
Martin Lawrence looks like he was reprising his role from Big Mama's House.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, Ben, that was good.
That's a good. There, you
Okay,
made us laugh.
That's aggressive.
Slightly more aggressive than what you said.
Slightly racist, Ben, but okay,
I don't
calm
think it
down.
was
Not
racist.
racist at all.
Oh my God!
I forgot about Big Mama's House. That was a
my
big
God.
hit, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was huge.
Oh yeah, that's pretty. So those are the directors, huh?
Yes. So it wasn't Michael Bay. That's weird.
No, it wasn't Michael Bay.
There was enough explosions for Michael Bay.
So they come from the school of Michael Bay.
Yes, they just blew shit up. There was ridiculous car chases, gunfighting, explosions, Martin Lawrence saying funny things, Will Smith saying Will Smithy things.
Without spoiling the movie necessarily, I heard rumor that they were using this to possibly set up another franchise.
100%.
And people are asking, would you like to see this like a Fast and Furious franchise? Because there seems to be an appetite for those type of things.
If it has Will Smith and Martin Lawrence.
So what if they
Definitely
lose Will
He
Smith
still
and
has a
Martin?
lot of time.
Well, they can't.
And Martin Lawrence doesn't have a lot of time. Are you saying that you're expecting both of them to fly on private helicopters
No,
and die
no,
like Kobe
just like-
Bryant?
No,
Yeah.
Martin Lawrence does not need to fly in a helicopter. He's going to die of diabetes.
He's not going to die. He's not that fat. Oh my God! If he's going to die of diabetes, then you're going to die
I
of
am
diabetes.
very close. I'm always very close to death. I mean, let's be realistic about
you
this.
are very close to death. You are just on the
I feel like
doorstep.
Scott's so hateful today because he doesn't have whiskey.
You're right. You're right. I'm actually gonna.
I heard Vanessa Hudgens. was
Actually,
in
you know
this.
what? We're gonna go
She
and
was.
look at this from another angle. I'm gonna hand Instagram over to Noob Noob, so you can hold that for a little while.
Noob Noob's looking things up. Oh,
don't
look, here's
care.
our mixing
Here, you
board.
do that.
Look how fancy that is.
You gotta
Aren't
hold
you
it
supposed
straight.
to hold it straight up?
vertical. Yeah, like
I'm
that.
making people sick and dizzy.
What am I doing?
You're
Holding
now
it to see
Instagram
how
live
fat
while you're
Scott
doing
is?
everything else.
Okay,
Are we
why
going
doing
wide
this?
angle on Scott?
Yes,
I
we're
don't-
going.
what-
wide angle,
what are we
Scott.
doing?
No, I realize I'm still thirsty. So
I'm
you
blind on
guys
this
keep
side,
doing
so I
your
can't
thing.
see what's
You
happening.
have to stand up to do that. Scott has to stand up to get a drink.
Look at how fat he moves around. Oh my God. He wears so many layers because his tits just keep jiggling every movement.
You love it.
Oh my word.
Well, anyway, so
I said Vanessa Hudgens.
yeah, Vanessa Hudgens is cute. She was in a Netflix movie I watched, the Night Before Christmas or something like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
a night before Christmas.
Yeah, Night with a K.
That was Nightmare Before Christmas, right?
No, that's you with your shirt off.
A nightmare.
That's a nightmare anytime that happens. That doesn't have to be Christmas.
Yes. So, yeah, Bad Boys for Life was fantastic. I would buy it when it comes out on the Blu-rays. I will do a giveaway. And I will watch the sequels that will most definitely come because it's already made $215 million worldwide.
Did it do well in the worldwide box office?
Yeah. It's made over $100 million worldwide.
Yeah, it's beaten other movies too already. So
Well, I just mean like sometimes some movies translate well to the foreign market, especially China, and other movies don't. Like Star Wars. Star Wars does not translate well. And I don't know how
If people
well
are
Hobbs
commenting
and
here,
Shaw did.
Tell me if people are commenting. I can't see.
What are you even looking at?
I'm
Are
not
you just
looking at
blind?
anything. I'm looking at my
Do
computer.
we have any idea what we're doing?
Jesus Christ.
Up top there, we have how many viewers we have. How many viewers do we have?
What's the last? Oh, Aaron
have
Hernandez.
two.
Let's talk about how gay Aaron Hernandez was.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, dude, this has been the entire episode. This entire episode has just been Noob Noob talking
This
about
is
how
factual
gay
because
he
Aaron
loves everybody.
Hernandez sucked off one of his high school quarterbacks or something like that. Was that not in the Netflix documentary?
No, I don't know. I didn't see the Netflix documentary.
Neither did I.
Apparently, the reason it was so
You know what Kobe Bryant and Aaron Hernandez have in common? They're both dead. Wow. I'm going to hell.
yes,
Yes.
you are.
Wow.
And that's the only reason we went Instagram Live is so we can tell people live that Kobe Bryant passed away in a helicopter accident.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're breaking news.
That does
breaking
kind of
live
suck.
news.
That's really fucked up. Like, literally, he tweeted maybe 16 hours ago to LeBron James after passing his record, and then the dude crashes in a helicopter.
Yeah, I watched the game.
Yeah.
Sixers won.
Yeah, it was a Sixers game, and we're from
Oh, sweet. I won money.
the area.
Did you put money on that?
Yeah,
What, that the Sixers would beat the Lakers?
yeah.
Okay.
I won. Sweet.
Well, good.
Sweet. I won money. Haha. I always love when I win money.
So
Well,
what's the Aaron Hernandez thing called? So I can look this up on Rotten Tomatoes.
I'm pretty sure it's called Aaron Hernandez. I don't know. It's called something.
Look up Netflix Aaron Hernandez.
Aaron Hernandez, too gay for football.
I was gonna say more like Too Gay for Life, but that's also bad. I shouldn't have-
You're gay.
Like Aaron Hernandez.
There it is, Killer
Oh,
Inside.
Killer Inside.
It is well, it's weird because it's controversial in the sense that one of the attorneys, what's his name, Gabriel Baez, I forget his name. One of the attorneys that agreed to do some of the interviews on it is not happy with Netflix. I'm sure he's going to sue them. The mother of Odin Lloyd and their family, who he was convicted of murdering, are also mad about the Netflix special. It's 3 episodes. It just came out. I think from watching it, like I followed the story pretty closely just because I found it fascinating that somebody who'd just been awarded a $40 million contract.
Oh, we're going to step back real fast. Purgatory Flick says Bad Boys has been killing it in local theaters, small town in Finland, and we've been sold out for the whole week.
Wow, that's awesome.
Wait, we have someone from Finland watching?
Purgatory Flicks, how you
God.
doing? Thank you for joining us here.
If you give me the go-ahead, I will sexually assault Z right now live.
Yes.
For what reason?
I just need the go-ahead from Finland.
I say go ahead. Finland.
Did he?
Do we have a go ahead from
Do we
Finland?
have a go-ahead? I'll start
I
touching
don't know
it.
how delayed the signal is.
I
though.
don't know either.
So-
From
All right,
Finland?
we're back to Aaron Hernandez. Go.
Yeah. should be-
the second best tight end on his team.
Well, we're just glad that Purgatory Flicks is. Go check out their Instagram site for sure. You can probably see them in Our Friends, I'm sure.
Yes, you
Probably.
can. Check him out.
This guy, he literally on top of the world, got a $40 million 5-year deal with the Patriots. Patriots were still a Super Bowl contending team at that point.
They're still a Super Bowl
Still
contending team.
best, top team. And this guy, for whatever reason, not only does he get this story, he gets convicted of murdering Odin Lloyd, who was his sister-in-law's boyfriend, I guess, is the best way to connect it. I'm not sure if he was married to the woman that he has a baby with.
I'd look it up, but I don't care.
It doesn't matter. It's
Yeah.
not that important.
He's dead.
So then the other component to this is he was also convicted. He wasn't convicted, but he went on trial and was found not guilty of essentially a drive-by murder where he was in the same place at the same time as these gentlemen, these two poor guys that just got mowed down in the middle of the street for no real reason. They didn't have a killer. They found a car that was hidden by Aaron Hernandez's cousin.
Sounds like fun on the book.
So essentially, this guy is just like throwing his life away. And then 5 days after he was found not guilty of murdering the other 2 gentlemen, not Odin Lloyd, who he was already in jail for and convicted, the man commits suicide. And it's a big mystery. Nobody knows. So I think the story did a really good job of kind of like giving the overall picture. I think they missed a lot of the details. Like they didn't go for as far in as they should have. I also found it interesting. They had interviews from a offensive lineman from the Patriots who was in the closet while he was on the team, but came out afterwards to his family and to the world, I guess. And, it was an interesting portrayal. The big controversy, again, comes with them. There was a sports channel or a sports radio show that outed Aaron Hernandez shortly before he killed himself. It was right around the time that he was found not guilty. They were making fun of him being gay, just like Noob Noob would.
Wow.
And it's really strange because he had supposedly a prison lover, but there's like no real proof of that.
But is prison gay like real gay? Like everyone's gay in prison.
Well, the thing another shocking interview was that his high school quarterback said that they had a relationship while they were in high school, that they had a sexual.
That's hot. Underage?
Wow, dude.
I mean, no, it was legal at the time, right? They were both 16, I think. Who knows?
I don't know the answer.
There was holes and there was dicks, and they just went places.
I'm sure.
Much
And
like my 20s.
he would just say that, Aaron felt this incredible pressure to maintain like this
Bravado.
look, and he had to, and they hint at one of the motives for him killing Odin Lloyd might have been that he was outing him. They actually have no motive. They never established a motive. He never did an interview. He never spoke about it, why he killed Odin Lloyd.
Here's the big question.
You're going to say something really stupid.
Do we think...
He's always going to say something
This is-
stupid. That's what he does.
This is really important here. Do we think Aaron Hernandez tried to eat Tom Brady's dick?
I don't think he could get within 5 feet of Tom Brady unless he was on the field with him. Tom Brady's.
We're gonna have to go back and do a counter on this. We're gonna have to do a gay counter. How many times did Noob say something anti-homosexual
I'm very
in this episode?
You're homophobic.
Dude,
No, I'm anti-homophobic.
Everything you've said here has been completely homophobic.
No, I love the gays.
Do they love you?
I would
Probably
imagine
not.
so. Look at me.
Probably not.
Look, he's a snack.
I'd get wrecked in prison. Are you kidding me?
Well, we'll make sure
Only
that
because
happens.
you're be an easy target,
Oh my! Oh, I could not fight back at all. I just
No.
start crying in the corner.
and they love that.
Yep.
But like, what if Aaron Hernandez goes up to Tom Brady, like, "Hey, you want me to catch some touchdown passes? Why don't you catch your dick in my mouth?"
At the more,
Dude,
I'm pretty sure the joke that and I hate to like repeat bad homophobic jokes, but they were saying something about him catching him receiving in his tight end was when they outed him. Yeah, that was not my joke. I did not write that joke.
He wrote it.
I did not.
He wrote it.
But what's the tomato meter say? It seems like people like it.
For the 9 critics that rated it, 78%. The 96 people, the amount of Aaron Hernandez men that he slept with, was 81%. Holy shit! I think his number was 81.
The man had
I smell conspiracy.
a fiance and
Yeah.
a young baby. Why would you disparage him like that?
I don't know. Never mind. So yeah, that's it. I think that's all we got.
Are we done?
I think
we
we're
can wrap
good.
this up.
How
All
many
right.
listeners did we lose on our Instagram Live, or did we gain some?
It's fun. Actually, Mid-Level Movies just joined us.
we're
what
gonna call you out the next time you're on our show, motherfucker. We know your secret.
We do know mid-level
your
secrets.
secret.
We are actually next time we've had mid-level movie reviews as a guest several times on the podcast, and we have discovered a secret that we will be outing about mid-level. I don't want it to come out that way.
Yeah.
Well,
But just so
everybody's
knows.
coming out on this show.
We're gonna out mid-level movie reviews. So first off, to you Instagram followers, thank you for joining us today's episode.
Are we done the show? I don't think.
Yeah,
are
no,
we?
we're done the show.
We're done.
Okay,
we're done.
fine.
I'm gonna wrap this up. Oh my god, I have this huge glare on my face. It looks like I'm just like.
Ugly?
Don't tell me you
Is
have a
that what it
huge
looks like?
boner.
Well, no. I'm a
Continue
sexy,
speaking,
I'm a
Scott.
sexy person.
Jesus
I tell you what.
Christ.
So Instagram followers, thank you for joining us. I'm going to go ahead and hang up on you now. Definitely check in with us again later as we do more live fun stuff in the near future. And mid-levels, you joined us too late, so peace out. So
That's not nice.
we're going to end that. And do we want to share this?
Share what?
Share this story. Do we want to share the story?
I have no idea.
No, we're going to go on, so I'm going to delete it. Delete this video. Goodbye. All right, so for the rest of you that are still with us on the podcast itself, we're going to thank you for joining us, and we're going to let you know that you can find us on Instagram just like that at orc_you. We're going to be doing more live stuff, be more interactive with you, our fans. You can go over to facebook.com/ourreviewswillkillyou and join the university there.
Whoa.
Son of a... That's not what I wanted to do. Let's do this. There we go. I got it. And so join the university over at facebook.com/ourreviewswillkillyou. Go over to YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm doing way too many things now. So go over to YouTube and search Our Reviews Will Kill You, and you can find us there as well. And you can see this video and you get many other videos and content and all kinds of fun stuff. And of course, as always, Our Reviews Will Kill You is brought to you for free thanks to ScottWillKillYou.com. Yes, over at ScottWillKillYou.com, there's plenty of content and stores and video and podcast and all kinds of other fun stuff at ScottWillKillYou.com, because yes, at ScottWillKillYou.com, Scott will kill you with interactivity.
I suppose that's true. We can also tease the fact that we will be upcoming guests on a future podcast. Hopefully all the technology stuff works out right for us.
As it should.
And, we'll be joining the Sensibly Cynical podcast as guests. And we'll tweet, we won't tweet it out because we don't do Twitter, but we will share that information. They're a great podcast. Look forward to working with those guys over there. Well, the one host. And from all of us here at Our Reviews Will Kill You, to all of y'all at home, we love y'all.
Hey there, Orc Universe. Scott here, telling you to go ahead and click that subscribe video. Make sure you get all the Orc U videos as they're released. Click that like button, give us some love, and go down and comment. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you loved. And of course, tell us that you hate Noob Noob. Hey, you may even get an extra surprise and a visit from somebody very special. Naked Scott, what are you doing here?
Surprise, I can appear anywhere at any time.
Isn't that illegal?
Never you mind, Hollywood Scott. I'm here to remind our friends to go over to Scott Will Kill You Productions and go to Legion of Lunacy for more crazy videos. And get more Orky review videos by clicking on that link right over there.
Why am I the one who's covered up? Shouldn't you be censored?
You can't censor this, baby. I'm way too sexy.